Hello, Sydney. This is Heather. I believe we need to talk about Julian.
I'm sorry, who is this? How did you get my personal number?
From Julian's phone, where I'm listed as baby with 3 heart emojis. Cute, right?
Look, I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but Julian is my fiancé. We're getting married in 2 weeks.
About that wedding, tell me, did you pick out the venue? The Rosewood Manor, wasn't it? Julian showed me the photos. We both agreed it was a bit ambitious for someone of your background.
My background? You don't know anything about me.
I know you're a paralegal at Morrison & Associates. I know you've been bankrolling Julian's entire law school education. And I know that engagement ring you're wearing. He bought it with my credit card.
That's impossible. Julian would never.
Check the receipt. Tiffany's, purchased March 15th, the same day he told you he was at a study group. We were in Aspen that weekend.
You're lying.
The inscription inside your ring says, "Forever yours, Jay." He had them engrave it while I watched. Told me it was for his financial arrangement. That's what he calls you, by the way. His financial arrangement. The Bank of Sydney.
Stop. Just stop.
Oh, Sydney. You really thought he loved you? A paralegal who lives in a studio apartment? Julian's a Lawton. He was always going to trade up to someone like me.
Someone like you? You mean someone who's comfortable being the other woman?
Other woman? Honey, I'm the only woman. You're just the trust fund he's been using until he passed the bar, which, by the way, happened last month. Surprise!
He passed? He told me the results weren't out yet.
Of course he did. He needed 1 more month of rent money before making the switch. My father already has an office waiting for him at Patterson, Locke & Associates. Corner office, actually.
I don't believe you. Julian and I have built a life together. 10 years.
10 years of what? You cooking his meals, washing his clothes, paying his bills while he studied? That's not a life, Sydney. That's unpaid labor.
We love each other. We have plans, dreams.
His dream was to pass the bar and marry into a family that could launch his career. Mission accomplished. Well, half accomplished. The wedding's next week.
The wedding?
Ours. We're taking your date at the Rosewood. Daddy pulled some strings. The Lawtons are handling the guest list. You won't know anyone anyway.
You're insane. Both of you. This is monstrous.
It's practical. Julian needs connections, not feelings. You were a good placeholder, Sydney, but real life isn't a fairy tale. Prince Charming always marries the princess, not the help.
I'm going to be sick.
Save the dramatics. Julian's moving his things out this weekend while you're at that legal conference. Oh wait, you probably told him about that months ago, didn't you? He's very good at keeping track of your schedule.
Get out of my life, both of you. I hope you're both miserable together.
Miserable? In a downtown penthouse overlooking the bay? I don't think so. But hey, I'm sure your studio apartment has character. Toodles! Sydney, dear, this is Evelyn Lawton. I believe my son's situation has been explained to you.
Situation? Is that what we're calling betrayal now?
Such harsh words. Julian simply recognized that your arrangement had run its course. Surely you understand that men of his caliber require certain advantages in a partner.
Advantages? Mrs. Lawton, I supported him through everything. I loved him.
Love. Huh, how quaint. Answer me this, Sydney. What does love pay for? Does it open doors at white-collar firms? Does it secure invitations to the governor's dinner parties?
Love is supposed to mean something. It meant something to me.
Which is precisely why you were perfect for the role you played. Julian needed someone devoted enough to support him without question. You performed admirably.
I'm not an actress, Mrs. Lawton. I'm the woman your son promised to marry.
Did he ever formally announce your engagement? Introduce you at the country club? Include you in family portraits? No, dear, you were always meant to be temporary.
This is unbelievable. You were in on this? This whole time you knew what he was doing?
Knew? I suggested it. Julian was frittering away his potential dating inappropriate women. You were stable, devoted, and most importantly, willing to invest in his future without expecting immediate returns.
I expected love. I expected honesty. I expected a life together.
Expectations are the enemy of contentment, Sydney. Which brings me to the purpose of my call. The family would like to offer you a transition package.
A what?
Think of it as a severance, recognition of your years of service. We're prepared to offer $1,000 to help you readjust.
$1,000? Are you seriously offering me $1,000 for 10 years of my life?
It's a gesture of goodwill, more than required, legally speaking. You have no formal contract, no written agreement. Consider it a gift.
A gift? I paid for your son's entire education. I supported him for a decade.
Of your own free will. No one forced you to open your wallet, dear. You made an investment. Unfortunately, not all investments yield returns.
You're all sick. Your entire family is sick.
We're practical. There's a difference. Julian requires a partner who can elevate him, not anchor him to mediocrity.
Mediocrity? I work at one of the most prestigious firms in the city.
As a paralegal, hardly something to boast about. Heather's father owns his firm. See the distinction?
I see that you're all morally bankrupt. Does that distinction matter to you?
Morality is a luxury for those who can afford it. The Lawtons have more pressing concerns. Accept the offer, Sydney. Move on quietly. It's best for everyone.
Best for everyone? Or best for the Lawtons?
In our world, they're often the same thing. You wouldn't understand.
No, I understand perfectly. You used me. All of you. And now you want me to disappear quietly so you can maintain your facade.
Facade? The Lawton name has opened doors for generations. That's not a facade, dear. That's legacy.
A legacy built on lies and manipulation. How proud you must be.
Pride is for people with nothing else to offer. We have influence, connections, power. What do you have, Sydney?
I can look at myself in the mirror every morning. I have self-respect, integrity, things your family sold off long ago.
How wonderfully middle class. Integrity doesn't pay for Julian's partnership track. Heather's father does. You really must learn to read the room, Sydney. It's no use. Give up.
And when Julian cheats on Heather, because we both know he will, what then?
Then we'll handle it, like we always do. Like we're handling you.
I'm not something to be handled, Mrs. Lawton. I'm a human being. Keep your money. And tell Julian he'll be hearing from my lawyer.
With what case? You have no grounds, no evidence, no claim. Don't try anything you'll regret later.
The only thing I regret is wasting 10 years on your worthless son.
Worthless? Julian is about to join one of the city's most prestigious firms. He's worth more than you could ever imagine. Certainly more than you could ever deserve.
If he's so valuable, why did he need me to pay his way through school? Why is your family business struggling so badly you couldn't support him yourselves?
I don't know what you think you know about our finances.
Believe me, I know more than I let on. Julian mutters in his sleep when he's stressed. Very illuminating stuff.
You know nothing. Our family's affairs are none of your concern.
They became my concern when I started funding your son's lifestyle. Maybe it's time people knew the truth about the mighty Lawtons.
Be very careful, Sydney. You're playing with fire. Cross us, and you'll find out just how hot it can burn.
Save your threats, Evelyn. I'm not some society wife you can intimidate. I'm a lawyer, and I'm very good at my job.
Idle threats, quite predictable for a woman of your station. Good day, Sydney. Do try to maintain some dignity in your exit.
My dignity isn't for sale, Mrs. Lawton, unlike your son.
Everything is for sale, dear. You simply couldn't afford the price. I bid you adieu.
Oh, please, you're not even French. Get bent, Evelyn. You and your entire toxic brood. I'm done here.
Sydney, guess where I am right now?
Heather, I really don't care.
City Hall, in a stunning Vera Wang dress, about to become Mrs. Julian Lawton. Isn't that delicious?
You're actually doing this on the day we were supposed to...
The day you were supposed to marry him. But let's be real, Sydney. It was never going to happen. Julian just needed someone to pay his bills until the real thing came along.
The real thing? You mean someone whose daddy can buy her way into a marriage?
Buy? Oh, honey, I'm not buying anything. Julian chose me, chose this life, chose success over whatever it was you were offering.
I was offering love, partnership, a real future together.
A future in a 40-year-old studio apartment, shopping at Target for furniture, date nights at Applebee's. That's not a future, Sydney. That's settling.
Not everyone needs penthouses and country clubs to be happy, Heather.
No, but Lawtons do. And I can give Julian the life he deserves, the life he was born for.
You mean the life he's willing to sell his soul for?
Dramatic much? He's being practical. Marrying for love is what poor people do when they have nothing else to offer.
Wow, you two really are perfect for each other.
I know, right? Oh, I should go. The photographer wants shots before the ceremony. We're doing a full spread in town and country. The wedding of the season, they're calling it.
I hope you're both utterly miserable.
Miserable? We're about to honeymoon in the Maldives. Do you even have a passport, Sydney? Have you ever left the country?
International travel wasn't exactly in the budget when I was supporting your husband through school.
Right, the sacrifices you made. Tell me, was it worth it? All those years of scrimping and saving, and for what? So Julian could trade up the moment he had options?
You're cruel, both of you.
We're winners, Sydney, and winners do what it takes. You're a stepping stone on the way to the top.
Keep telling yourself that. When he cheats on you, and he will, remember this conversation.
Julian would never cheat on me. I'm everything he wants, everything you could never be.
I said the same thing. For 10 years, I said the same thing.
The difference is, I have something you don't. Power, money, a name that means something.
All you have are empty promises from a man who's already proven he can't be trusted.
Bitter doesn't look good on you, Sydney. Oh wait, nothing looks good on you. That's why you're sitting at home while I'm getting married.
You know what? You're right. You two deserve each other. A match made in hell.
Ooh, the paralegal has claws. Too bad they're not sharp enough to keep your man. Gotta go. My husband is waiting. My husband. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Hey, Heather, want to take on a homework assignment?
Oh, what do you have in mind?
Ask Julian about the Fitzgerald audit. Ask him why his father hired 3 different accounting firms last year. Ask him about Joey, the beef Wellington.
Joey the Beef Wellington? Who's that?
Just ask. Consider it my wedding gift. Toodles, Mrs. Lawton.
Sydney, answer me. What were you talking about earlier? What do you know? Julian won't tell me anything.
Trouble in paradise already? That was fast.
This isn't funny. I googled that Wellington guy. Why does he have a mugshot?
Oh, so now you want to do your own research. Where was this curiosity before you married into the family?
Stop playing games! If you know something about my husband's family, you need to tell me.
Your husband? The same man who was my fiancé last week? Why would I tell you anything?
Because... Damn it, Sydney! Julian's been acting strange since the ceremony. His mother keeps making calls in hushed tones. Something's wrong.
Something's been wrong for years, Heather. You just didn't want to see it.
What are you talking about?
The Lawton family fortune, the prestigious law firm, the country club membership, it's all smoke and mirrors.
That's impossible. The Lawtons are...
Broke. Completely, utterly broke. That firm you think is so successful, it's hemorrhaging money, has been for years.
You're lying. You're just trying to hurt me.
Check the public records. 3 tax liens in the last 18 months, 2 lawsuits from former clients, 1 criminal investigation that's been mysteriously stalled.
Criminal investigation? For what?
Embezzlement, fraud, commingling client funds, take your pick.
No, that's not possible. My father had his lawyers review everything before...
Before what? Before he agreed to let his daughter marry the son with criminal ties? I bet he didn't look too closely, did he? Blinded by the Lawton name.
This is insane. The Lawtons have been practicing law for generations.
Practicing fraud for generations, more like. Why do you think they needed someone with your father's connections? Julian can't get hired anywhere else. His family name is tarnished.
But he passed the bar. He's starting at my father's firm tomorrow.
Did he pass? Or did his mother make another one of her special phone calls? You might want to verify those bar results.
You're suggesting he cheated on the bar exam? That's impossible. The security, the procedures.
Nothing's impossible when you have the right connections, or when you're desperate enough.
I'm going to be sick.
Now you know how I felt, except I didn't have the luxury of ignorance. I knew exactly who Julian was, and I loved him anyway. You just loved the idea of him.
Sydney, please, if what you're saying is true... Oh God, what have I done?
You married a Lawton. Congratulations on officially joining the family business. Hope you look good in orange.
Orange? What do you mean orange?
Well, prison jumpsuits aren't exactly haute couture, but I'm sure you'll make it work.
Prison? Sydney, you're scaring me. What do you know?
I know that Joey the Beef Wellington isn't just some random criminal. He's a loan shark. One of many the Lawtons borrowed from when the banks cut them off.
Loan shark? Like the mob?
Not quite that dramatic, but close enough. Turns out prestigious law firms don't generate much income when all your clients are suing you for malpractice.
This can't be happening. This cannot be happening.
Oh, it's happening. And you're right in the middle of it now. The feds have been building a case for 2 years. Guess whose name just got added to all the family assets?
Mine? But I just married him yesterday!
Which makes you part of the conspiracy, at least on paper. Funny how quick Julian was to put your name on everything, isn't it? Why they rushed for a wedding at City Hall?
He said it was romantic, that he wanted to share everything with me.
He wanted to share the liability. If the assets get frozen, at least half are in your name. Your father's lawyers really should have caught that.
I need to call my father. I need to get out of this.
Well, good luck with that. Annulments are tricky when you've already signed financial documents.
You knew all of this and you didn't warn me?
Warn you? After what you did? After you called me to gloat about stealing my wedding day?
I didn't know. I swear, Sydney, I didn't know any of this.
Ignorance isn't much of a defense in federal court. Trust me on that one.
Federal court? Oh God, oh God, oh God!
Still feeling like a winner, Heather? Still glad you traded up?
Sydney, please, I'm begging you. Help me. Tell me what to do.
Help you? Why? Give me one good reason.
Because I'm sorry. For everything. I was horrible to you. I destroyed your life for nothing.
Not for nothing. For the prestigious Lawton name. How's that working out for you?
Please, I'll do anything. I'll make it right somehow. Just help me.
You want my help? Fine. Get a lawyer. A real one, not a Lawton. Start documenting everything, and whatever you do, don't sign anything else.
That's it? That's all you'll tell me?
Well, that's more than you deserve. Oh, and Heather, you might want to check your joint account, the one Julian insisted on opening.
What about it?
Just check it. And remember, you wanted this life. You fought for it. Enjoy every second of it.
Sydney! Sydney, please pick up. He's gone. Julian's gone!
What?
The bank account is empty. $75,000. My entire trust fund. It's gone! And Julian's not answering his phone.
Let me guess. Emergency with the firm?
How did you know? He left a note saying there was a crisis at the office, but when I called... Sydney, the FBI is there. The FBI is at the Lawton firm.
Already? Oh, I thought they'd wait until the end of the week at least.
You knew? You knew the FBI was coming?
I know a lot of things, Heather. 10 years is a long time to gather information.
What did you do? Sydney, what did you do?
Me? I didn't do anything. I just made sure the right people had the right information. Whistleblower laws are fascinating, by the way. Very protective.
Whistleblower? You reported them?
Someone had to. The Lawtons have been stealing from clients for years. Elderly clients, trust funds, estate planning gone wrong. All covered up with creative paperwork.
But Julian said the firm was just going through a rough patch.
The firm has been insolvent for 3 years. They've been using new client deposits to pay off old debts. Classic Ponzi scheme.
Ponzi scheme? No, that's... Julian wouldn't.
Julian wouldn't what? Lie, cheat, steal? We've already established he's quite good at all three.
This is insane. We just got married. I can't be involved in this.
Should have thought about that before you signed all those documents. Tell me, did you even read what you were signing?
He said they were just formalities, standard marriage paperwork.
Including the part where you became a co-signatory on 3 business loans, or the part where you're now listed as CFO of 2 shell companies?
CFO? I don't know anything about finance. I studied art history.
Which Julian knew. Perfect Patsy. Someone with money but no financial knowledge. Your father's connections were just a bonus.
I need to call my father. He'll fix this. He has to fix this.
Your father can't fix federal charges. He can't fix fraud. And he definitely can't fix the fact that you're now legally bound with a crime enterprise.
Criminal enterprise? It's a law firm.
It was a law firm. Now it's evidence in a federal case, along with everyone whose name appears on its documents.
Including mine?
Including yours. Congratulations, Mrs. Lawton. You wanted the Lawton name so badly, you can have it. And everything that comes with it.
Sydney, I'm scared. Really scared. What if I go to prison?
Then you'll match Julian. Though I doubt they'll put you in the same facility.
This isn't funny. My life is ruined.
Your life? What about my life? 10 years, Heather. 10 years I gave him everything while he built this house of cards.
I'm sorry. God, I'm so sorry. I was stupid and cruel, and I thought I was so clever.
You thought you were stealing someone's man? Turns out you were stealing someone's problems.
What am I going to do? Sydney, please. What do I do?
Fine, stop talking to me. Get a criminal defense attorney, start gathering records, and pray the prosecutor is feeling generous.
That's it? That's your advice?
What did you expect, a rescue plan? I'm not your fairy godmother, Heather. I'm the woman whose life you tried to destroy.
I know what I did was unforgivable. But Sydney, I'm drowning here.
Then swim. Or sink. Either way, it's not my problem anymore.
How can you be so cold?
Cold? I learned from the best. The Lawtons taught me that emotions are weakness. Isn't that right?
I never wanted this. I just wanted... I don't even know anymore.
You wanted to win. Congratulations, you won the grand prize. A front row seat to the Lawton family implosion.
There has to be something, some way out of this.
There is. Cooperation, full disclosure. Testify against Julian and his family. Maybe you'll get probation instead of prison.
Testify against my husband?
Your husband who emptied your bank account and fled? That husband?
He's probably just scared. He'll come back. He has to come back.
Oh, Heather. Still believing in fairy tales? Julian's probably halfway to the Caymans by now.
The Cayman Islands?
The Lawtons have been moving money offshore for years. Didn't you wonder how they afforded those European vacations on a failing firm's income?
I thought they had family money.
They had other people's family money. Important distinction in federal court.
I think I've been played by everyone, including you.
I never lied to you, Heather. I just didn't correct your assumptions. You heard works at Morrison and Associates and assumed paralegal. Your prejudice, not my deception.
So you are a lawyer?
Senior associate. On track for partner next year. Funny how Julian never mentioned that, isn't it?
He told me you were a nobody, just some girl who helped him through school.
I'm a nobody who documented every suspicious transaction. A nobody who recorded every conversation about the firm's problems. A nobody who turned 10 years of pillow talk into federal evidence.
You've been planning this.
Planning? No. Protecting myself? Always. I knew who Julian was. I stayed away because I loved him, but I'm not stupid.
So this is revenge?
This is justice. The Lawtons hurt a lot of people. Elderly clients who trusted them with their life savings. Families who lost everything. I just made sure the truth came out.
And destroyed me in the process.
You destroyed yourself because you enjoyed stealing another woman's life. I just didn't warn you what you were stealing.
I need help, Sydney. Real help. Please.
Call Emily Harrison at Cravath. Tell her I sent you. She specializes in federal defense. And Heather, this time, read everything before you sign it. Just learn from this. Next time someone offers you a fairy tale, ask yourself what they're hiding.
Sydney, for what it's worth, Julian's a bum. You're worth 1,000 of him.
I know. I've always known. I just hoped that he'd figure out my worth too. Goodbye, Heather. My legal action against Julian and his family resulted in compensation claims for 10 years of financial support, wedding cancellation fees, and emotional damages, totaling over $10 million. I attempted to help with the firm's debt restructuring, but the Lawtons were unable to manage the financial burden and had to close their practice. Despite having his law license, Julian now works at supermarkets and drives for Uber. Heather lost all her savings paying compensation and is currently in debt, trying to hire a divorce lawyer to end her brief marriage.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.